shit was like, Gonzo? That shit was like sucking on fucking air.
Oh, damn. This is my first show, guys.
What's happening, guys? Welcome to the Thursday Night Blitz. I'm Chris Gonzalez, joined by OG Tony, Jay McLovin, and Big Lynn.
Yep. Guys, this is the Thursday Night Blitz.
I'm doing fantastic, man. I'll tell you what, some of the stuff that we talk about pre-show can end up on one of them.
I don't want to hear it. You're the culprit. You
have it is my fault. I was here to say a nod to the old WWE things you used to see on YouTube, things that you don't. They don't want you to hear on the air, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony. Well, as an icebreaker question for the show, you're old enough to know this. Have you ever heard of an '80s metal band called Triumph?
Yes.
So I tried to get concert tickets to that band. They're in Houston in May, and the cheapest ticket I could find was $150. $150, and that was in a nosebleed.
Yeah. It's expensive. It's too expensive. Yeah, Triumph's fantastic, man. They're fantastic.
No, I wanted to go see them so bad.
Triumph would be good. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's too much money
for the nosebleed. Right, but anyway,
yeah, I know. Let's jump into it, guys. We got we're gonna talk some Super Bowl. We're gonna talk some Super Bowl. Hey, let's make a bet, man. Super Bowl, and then we're gonna have some special. That's not Blitz. It's not NFL, but we gotta talk a little NBA trade since the trade deadline was today. Let's jump into it, guys. Super Bowl, New England versus Seattle. Chris, the key to this game for Seattle or the New England win, what's the key?
I think whichever team wins the line of scrimmage is going to win this game. And I think a lot of it's going to be the middle of the line of scrimmage. Whoever wins that middle of the line of scrimmage is going to win the game. Patriots have both teams have pretty good defensive lines, but both teams' offensive lines are decent as well. So I think whoever wins the line of scrimmage, that's going to be the big difference in this game, because whatever team loses the line of scrimmage, the quarterback's going to be under pressure, and it's going to make it a lot rougher. And if you watch the last 4 or 5 Super Bowls, that's been usually the deciding factor is which offensive line was able to protect better. Look, when Kansas City lost in the Super Bowl, it was because they couldn't protect Patrick Mahomes. The one year that Tampa Bay made it the last time with Brady when they lost. They couldn't protect them against the one defense. So I think it's going to come down to the lines.
I agree with you. I think it come down the lines, and I think the other big key is New England being able to run the football. They've got the double two guys, 2 running backs, which Seattle used to have, and they really don't now. And I think that's going to be a big deal. And I think that's how how New England wins the game if they run the football. I think the key for Seattle, protect their quarterback and get that passing game going. I think they got a good running back with Walker. They're going to miss the other guy, but man, I think it's going to be a hell of a game. I think it's going to be a close one. So I'm looking forward to it. What about you, Jay?
Yeah, I think you guys have hit the nail on the head. I think Gonzo was correct when he said the battle of the line of scrimmage. I think the battle of the line of scrimmage is more important for Seattle than it is New England. And the reason why I say that is Drake May does have some maneuverability, and he can throw the ball pretty decently on the run. But the problem with Darnold is if you don't protect Darnold, if you don't give him time to pass that ball, Tony, he is a turnover machine when he is under pressure. So if Seattle doesn't do a good job protecting him and giving him time to throw the ball, much like Phillip Rivers in Indiana, you got to give him time to throw the ball. If you give him time to throw the ball, then he's going to pick you apart. But if you don't give him time to throw the ball, then he's going to flop the bed. I think Drake May can operate under pressure a little bit better than what Darnold can. So I think it's really important for Seattle to do that. Here's the thing, too. Seattle doesn't really have a change of pace back. In New England, you had the right. New England has Stevenson and they have Henderson. And both of those guys can run the ball effectively. And that's why I think the key for me is, can they keep Walker healthy throughout the entire time? Can they give him operate to run? They did it really good against the Rams. Walker III did really, really good running the ball against the Rams. And I think the biggest key for them, and again, it goes back to the offensive line, is can they get the ball enough to the back or on the lateral pass to the flat? Because if you get the ball to Walker in the flat, he could go all the way up that field, no problem. So the key is, for more importantly, that battle of the trenches for, I think, Seattle, than it does for New England, and Seattle's got to do a good job of that. I think if they don't, Tony, if they don't do a good job on that offensive line, that New England's going to walk away with that win easily.
Yeah, Darnold has played pretty well so far in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And the Rams defense is pretty good, but New England's defense has looked pretty good. So it's going to be interesting. Big Lynn?
I think the key to the game on Sunday is whoever wins the turnover battle and whoever can get their running game going. I feel like if Drake May don't have any turnovers, the Patriots can win it, or vice versa with Sam Darnold. So, but if Sam Darnold comes out the way he did against like the 49ers and shit, yeah, Seattle might want to ride with it.
And guys, go ahead, Jay.
No, I was going to say the one thing that I'm going to be keeping my eye on defensively for Seattle. Seattle has probably one of the best defenses in the league. But what I'm curious about, Wari, their safety, he's going to play. They said this. Everybody's come out and they said, hey, he's going to play. But I'm going to wonder how effective, because he's coming off that injury, how effective is he going to be dealing with that injury that he was dealing with? Now, he's going to play, but I'm wondering how effective he's going to be. Because if they don't have Wari at least 80%, I think it's in that secondary side of it, you're going to see Seattle struggle a little bit. So it's going to be how much Wari does with that injury.
And let's look at the earlier games with Drake May in the playoffs. He's not played great in the playoffs so far. I mean, he's played some good defenses, and them good defenses have done a pretty good job on May. May's not played great, and that could be a big thing. Can May get going against Seattle's defense? So it's going to be fun, guys. And speaking of fun, a lot of people like to bet on the Super Bowl. So I've got some questions for you. And who would you bet on in this situation? Chris, I'm going to go to you first. What running back would you bet on to have the biggest game?
Whew, that's a tough one. I would probably go with Kenneth Walker, just because the other two guys from New England, they're going to be splitting carries, so that could maybe hurt one of them from having a bigger game. Where Walker's going to be more of the workhorse for them because they don't have Charbonnet. But I think New England running the ball is going to be big. I think both guys will have some success, but I think they're more of a 1-2 punch. But I think the X factor is going to be Drake May's legs. Seattle is not good against quarterback running, and Drake May has had some big runs in the playoffs, and I think that could very easily be the difference in the game. Sunday is Drake May's legs. I think that's an X factor to watch out for.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Walker would be the one I would bet on. What about you, Jay?
Real quick. Yeah, Billy, you got some good squares there for the Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, I agree with you. I know the spread is at 4. Is that 4, correct, Gonzo? Is the spread at 4 right now in favor of Seattle, I believe?
Hold on, I'll tell you.
Well, sorry, while he's looking that up, I'm going to tell you right now.
It's still 4.5.
Is it 4.5? Okay, in favor of Seattle, correct? Okay. And by the way, I don't think, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to give an early prediction. I don't think New England covers. I think Seattle blows them up by 2 scores. I'm going to put that out there in their universe. I think Seattle wins by 10 or more. But that's besides the point. Back to your question, Tony. I agree 100%. Gonzo said everything I was going to say, so I can't really add anything on to that. I think Walker is independently on his own. He's going to get way more touches than what Henderson or Raymond Stevenson is. The only way I think Raymond Stevenson or Henderson can get more than what Walker's going to get is if they get big runs. And you know that Henderson has had really big runs.
Yeah, Henderson's both of them are good running backs.
But Stevenson has had big runs too.
Yeah.
So, but if they don't get those big runs, Tony, then I think Walker the third is going to carry that one.
Okay. And Big Glenn.
It's got to be Keenan Walker the third in that way. And a bet that I would personally would put on, it's a different bet than what Tony's already presented us already, is a defensive anytime touchdown scorer. These two defenses are very good I would expect that there would be a INT run back or a fumble return touchdown at some point in the game.
I believe the question was running backs. Glenn, please stay on task. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought too, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay,
Glenn's
guys.
over there Captain Obvious. Let's go.
Hey,
Glenn said he
I'm-
talks about whatever the fuck he wants to talk about.
yeah. Hey, I'm trying to get people some money, and that's probably going to pay out.
I love you, Glenn.
Okay, guys. Which team scores first? Glenn.
New England. It'll be about like a field goal.
Jay.
Yeah, I think whoever scores first is going to be who gets the ball first. I think these offenses can do really, really well. So I'm going to say whoever wins the toss, and they're going to defer. So I'm gonna go with Seattle. I'm gonna give you an answer. I think it's gonna be Seattle. I think Seattle gets the first score. I'm sorry, I'm quiet. What?
Yeah.
What? Gonzo, say what you gotta say. Gonzo, tell me what you're thinking, man.
I didn't say nothing. He was the one that was giving you shit, not me.
Yeah. Hey.
But I need a translator for Glenn because I can't say half of the things he said.
He was giving you shit and I was laughing. Usually I'm giving you shit and he's laughing. It was reversed this time, and you still talking shit to me. What the fuck?
Okay, Chris, what about
that's
you?
Our relationship. Oh, Chris, that's our relationship. If you don't know it by now, that's our relationship. Let's go.
What team scores first, Chris?
I'm gonna go. Excuse me. I'm gonna go with the New England Patriots.
I'm gonna go with New England too. I kind of agree with Big Glenn. Probably a field goal. Okay, guy, which quarterback has the biggest game? Jay.
I think if that O-line, like we said before, if the O-line gives Darnold the time to throw the ball with those wide receivers that he has, and the fact that he could throw the ball out to Walker and get the ball in the flat, I'm going to say Darnold's going to have the bigger game.
Okay, Chris.
I'm gonna go with Drake May because I think New England's edge rushers are going to be able to get some pressure on Darnold, and I think New England's secondary can match up pretty good with match up decently with Seattle's wide receivers because they're going to probably put Christian Gonzalez on Jackson Smith-Njigba as much as they can, and try to slow him down. And like I said, I think Drake May's legs are going to be real big in it as well. It wouldn't surprise me if he don't maybe get a rushing touchdown, but I'm gonna go with Drake May.
I think it's tough because both quarterbacks never been in this situation.
Yeah,
so it's tough to see who's going to step up and not. But I kind of agree. I don't know if any quarterback has necessarily a great game, but I kind of agree. I think because of his legs, I'm gonna go with
And here's
Drake
something
May.
here's something real quick. I think people are forgetting because of the way New England has won their last couple games in the playoffs. Drake May, I think I don't know when the awards came out, but he was like a top front runner for the MVP. Like the dude has played good, can throw the ball. He's made good plays. Yeah, in the playoffs, has it looked great? No, but also he's went through a lot of top defenses, but also the weather in them games was terrible. It wasn't like the other quarterbacks he was playing against was lighting up in them games either. So I think he's going in the game with better weather. We've seen him in some big moments make plays throwing the ball. Like I said, or he wouldn't have been in the MVP conversation the whole year. I think the weather and combined with the defense has had more to do with his passing numbers in the last couple of games than him. Than just like him getting nervous. I just think some of the conditions, because like I said, the other quarterbacks wouldn't lighten it up either. But yeah, I think a lot of people are forgetting. Like this dude put up MVP numbers all season, and I think people are forgetting just because the last couple games. Like, hey, this dude is a pretty good quarterback.
Well, this is for Frankie. You know what? You know why, Chris? Because they played a bunch of fucking cupcakes.
Wait, hold on. But
here's what's funny, though. Here's what's funny that you said that. 7 of the last 10 Super Bowls were won by teams with had the top. Were in the top 10 of easiest schedules.
Okay.
Let me ask you: unless I'm missing something, I know the Defensive Player of the Year came out, but has the MVP already been decided? And if so, maybe I missed that. Did they already give it out?
I don't know. I think tonight might have been the NFL Honors Show. If it wasn't tonight, it might have been tomorrow. It might be tomorrow. I would have
Okay,
to.
I just want to make sure I didn't miss it.
I was
Okay.
thinking it was the night.
Frankie
it's
did
gonna
send
be-
up. Frankie did send us some winners in the group chat, but it was for like offensive player of the year and stuff. So
Who got offensive player?
the guy from Carolina.
Well, I thought
Cheddar-
San Francisco guy did.
Let me go check.
He had some kind of award. McCaffrey got some kind of award because
Yeah,
he was
McCaffrey
on.
was on-
They announced them tonight, Jay. So here, let me look them up. real quick.
McCaffrey
Oh,
got
wait.
some kind of award.
The guy from Carolina won Rookie of the Year. That's what it was.
Okay.
Oh, you
Cheddaria.
talking about McMillan? I think his
Yeah,
name is
McMillan.
McMillan, if I'm not mistaken. Correct?
Yeah, Billy
Yeah.
Buzz, that's a big story because if Darnold wins the Super Bowl, it's a big story because Minnesota.
I
let him
think
go.
it might still be on the NFL Honors.
Okay.
I got TNA on, so
Okay, I do too. Big Glenn, your thoughts on which quarterback has the biggest game?
I'm gonna say Sam Darnold because granted, Sam's got the 2 running backs in his legs. I mean, he doesn't have like JSN to throw to and players like that. So I feel like Sam Darnold's gonna have a bigger game on Sunday. So
Okay. Next up, guys, which wide receiver has the biggest game?
I see.
Chris?
Man, that's a good question. I'm gonna go with Jackson Smith-Njigba just because he might be the best receiver in the league right now. So it's hard to not pick him.
I agree with you. I go with the same one. Jay?
Yeah, what Gonzo said, JSN. I think JSN's going to have the biggest night. I
Okay.
do.
And Big Glenn?
Funny enough, I kind of gave my answer to this one on the last question. The answer would be obviously JSN.
Okay, guys, what player scores the first touchdown? Who would you bet on?
I know I
Jay.
got. I'm gonna go
Jay.
Walker the third. I think it's gonna be a rushing touchdown. Like I said, because I think Seattle scores first. And I think it's gonna be a rushing touchdown. I think JSN and Rashid Shaheed and company are gonna get the ball down the field. But ultimately, I think it's gonna be a run play, and I think it's gonna be Walker the third.
I like Walker the third too. Chris?
I'm gonna go with Drake May. I think they're gonna get the ball down to the goal line, and he's going to rush it in.
Okay, and Big Glenn?
Okay, Walker the third.
Okay. Who wins the MVP? Big Glenn?
That's gonna be a tough one. I am going to go with JSN.
Man, Burrow got some award, but I don't have it on audio. Oh, he got defensive rookie of the. No, that's not JSN. That's Carl Schwetzinger. I
Okay,
never.
Chris,
I'm sorry.
Hell-
But I'm just watching it. He looked like Joe Burrow to me, but I guess that's Schlesinger.
Oh,
They look like they could be damn near friends.
How
Chris,
the hell
yeah.
do you get Joe Burrow on a defensive player?
No, if you
award?
look at him, he's defensive rookie of the year. I don't have my audio on, so I'm just watching it like audio, or visual.
Chris, you got for MVP?
Don't you laugh at me, motherfucker! I will come in there and I will slap you in the face, give you a karate chop.
who do I got for MVP of the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I'm going to go because I think the Patriots are going to win the game. Because I think the Patriots are going to win this game, I'm going to go with Drake May to be the MVP of the Super Bowl.
It's tough for me because I done said it. I'm gonna go by. I said because Frankie is part of ESEN. He's a brother. He's part of the family, even though he's a jerk. I'm gonna root for New England, but I think Seattle's the favorite, of course. But I'm gonna root for New England to win. But I think the wide receiver JSN's gonna get it.
Tell him, Billy.
I'm still trying to
Tell him, Billy. Say,
drop my.
focus on this fucking show. Quit worrying about the goddamn NFL honors.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around Joe Burrow being a defensive player.
Me too. Jay, did you pick the MVP yet?
Yeah, Billy.
He
I'm
probably
sorry.
he's probably going to see
Glenn,
Larry
Glenn,
Brown.
Glenn, let your name stay. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Like a little chatty Cathy.
What the fuck?
That's what I said. No, who do I think is? I think the MVP. I think it's gonna be because again, I think the MVP always goes to the winner. So I think Seattle's gonna win this game, and I think it's gonna be. I do think Darnold gets it. I think Darnold's gonna get it because he's gonna have a lot of passing yards. So I think he's gonna get it. I think I'm gonna go with Sam Darnold on this.
Glenn, did you go?
Yeah, I gave you JSN. I'm
Okay.
surprised that Jay didn't say Larry Brown.
Okay. Okay, guys. Final score of the game. I'm going to go first. I'm going to say it's going to be 27-24. That's my pick. Chris.
I'm going to go. I'm gonna go 20-17 Patriots.
Okay. Jay.
I'm gonna go 35-20 favor of Seattle.
Okay, and Big Glenn.
35-17 Seattle.
I love you too, Billy.
What? Repeat that, Glenn.
35-17 Seattle.
Okay. Halftime score. What's the halftime score, guys? Jay.
I'm gonna go because I think their defense is gonna kick into gear. I'm gonna go 14-10 at half. Seattle.
That's what I had also. I just wrote it down 14-10 right before you went. Big Glenn.
17. No. I'm thinking the tie. I think it's gonna be like 17-17 at halftime.
And then New England's going to get destroyed the second half.
Yeah.
Okay. Chris.
I think it's going to be 6-3 at halftime. I think the first half is going to be a defensive battle, and then it'll open up a little bit in the second half. So I'm going to go 6-3 for the first half.
If this happens, this could be a big key in this game, guys. What team? Who turns the ball over first? Jay.
Honestly, I hope if England Warriors there. No. Yeah, I think no. I'm gonna go. I do think Drake May does it. I just think that secondary of Seattle is gonna have a field day. So I'm gonna go. I think Drake May has the first one. Actually, no. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna stay with Drake May gives the first one. I apologize. I was battling my internal brain.
Flip-flop.
Now I'm done. No, I'm gonna go Drake May. I'm Sam Darnold. Final answer, Sam Darnold. Chris.
You go Sam Darnold?
Sam Darnold. Fuck it, man. Fuck. There's too much pressure. There's too much pressure.
That was flip-flop city there, baby. I'm going with New England's going to turn the ball over first. Okay. And Billy Buzz, I think, is taking Seattle because he wants them to win. Yeah. Chris, what about you?
I'm going with Seattle to turn the ball over first.
Okay. Big Glenn?
Drake May pick 6.
Okay, and this is the final question for this, guys.
Mike Vrabel got Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
That he should get it. If Vrabel didn't get it, I was about to say that's bullshit.
Joe Tooney got Offensive Lineman of the Year.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
They call it Protector of the Year. Is the name of the award.
Okay, guys, who wins the coin toss?
I already know who I got.
Seattle.
Okay, Jay. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think
Jay?
Seattle gets. I think they. I tell him Glenn is like my second half. No, I think Seattle gets it, and I think they defer to New England. I think New England gets the first snap. I do think that's gonna happen.
He's the second half. I don't like either half. Okay.
hey, but I do have one question about the Super Bowl. After you're done with your question, I have one question.
I think
Myles Garrett, Defensive Player of the Year.
Who got it?
I'm gonna take
Myles Garrett, Defensive Player of the Year.
Joe Burrow.
McMillan got the rookie offensive.
Yeah, I call McMillan. Yeah,
I got New England winning the coin toss, Chris.
Yeah, I'm going with New England as well to win the coin toss.
Okay, Jay, what's your question?
So my question is, who are you going to watch at halftime? Are you going to watch Kid Rock, or are you going to watch Bad Bunny?
I
Tony, you
like
started
Kid
to go
Rock.
around.
I like Kid Rock. Don't have a problem with Bad Bunny, but I'm going to watch Bad Bunny because that's the Super Bowl halftime show. I'm not going to go looking for something else because people are fucking idiots because somebody speaks Spanish or
Yeah.
somebody's different. I think that's stupid. That's just my opinion.
Right.
But I
Roger?
like Kid Rock. I don't have a problem with Kid Rock, even though if you go back and what people says All American show, and you got a guy who's got song lyrics that says that hey, he don't believe in statutory. He likes young girls. Don't believe in statutory because it's mandatory. That's real American. That's really a great role model. But hey, I like Kid Rock, and I'd go see him in concert. I don't look at things that way.
Yeah, but
You know,
there's also the other side of it that people say that Bad Bunny hates America and as said he hates him. So I mean, both sides can find shit.
A bunch of idiots. Both sides are a bunch of idiots. But I will say this: I've always watched the halftime show. The only time I didn't watch the halftime show is
I saw that. I had to put that up there.
Yeah. The only time I didn't watch the halftime show is when the WWE did a halftime show, and I watched
Halftime
WWE.
Heat.
Yep, it's the only time I didn't watch it. But I'll be honest with you, I'll probably be looking at my phone. Last year it was Kendrick Lamar. I was looking at my phone. I'm just being honest. Because Bad Bunny's not my cup of tea. I don't have any issues with him. I don't have any issues, and I'd go see Kid Rock in concert. So it's not that. I just don't see why we need two halftime shows. That's just my opinion. Chris,
I probably won't watch either one to be honest, because I'll be playing poker at poker. So during the halftime show, I'll probably be playing poker. I won't be playing. It'll be on. But it'll be the Bad Bunny show because it'll just be on the channel.
I was gonna say if Steve and Brandon's there, you have a choice. You have to fucking watch Kid Rock. They ain't going. You ain't gonna be able to watch that.
But
they ain't gonna watch no fucking
honestly,
Bad Bunny.
like playing most of the time we're playing cards halftime and watching the Super Bowl halftime. We're taking our break, doing other things. So we're not really paying much attention to the TV. We're off burning a little sage, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, a lot of times I don't watch it unless it's like somebody like just like an artist or a band I really follow.
Now there is a good band.
A lot of times I don't watch it for the halftime show because I'm usually doing other things and getting ready for the second half. But I mean, I'll hear some of it because I'll be there, but I won't be paying a whole lot of attention to either one of them. And I haven't for a while for a halftime show just because the last one I was probably really interested in was probably when they had 50 Cent and
Snoop Dogg and them. Yep, I agree.
And all them. And that's just being honest because I was fans of them artists. Where a lot of these other artists, I don't listen to a lot of their music when they're not playing the Super Bowl halftime show.
I don't know if they're playing before the game, or I don't think they're playing with Bad Bunny, but Green Day's performing.
Yeah, they're playing before the game. Now,
yeah, I
would like to see that. That's going to be sometime during the pregame show.
Yeah, I do like Green Day. Jay, what about you?
Yeah, I like Green Day too. I like their music. I was there when they played at Woodstock 99. If you guys remember that, they actually did that there. Billy Joel headlined it, and I thought they did a great job. I've seen Green Day live, even in Jacksonville. I saw them there with Def Leppard, and it was a great song. The only thing I like about Green Day, and it's really any musician, it's not just Green Day, any musician that talks politics, I just lose interest in it. And the only thing, when I went to that Green Day concert, he was all about politics. And I don't pay money to see politics. I pay money because I like your music. That's the only thing I'm going to say about that. But as far as my house, I'm going to have my party right here in this room that I'm in actually right now. Because if you notice, I got a TV behind me, and I got a TV in front of me. And the one behind me is going to have the Super Bowl. So it'll be Bad Bunny, but it's not going to be audio. It's just going to be visual. Because on the front TV in front of me, I'm going to have Kid Rock because all of my friends, we like rock music, and it has nothing to do about Spanish speaking or any of that. I just want to see a rock concert at the Super Bowl, and they're giving us an alternative. And
Well,
that's
the
the only reason. That's the only reason.
rest of it's country, but
Yeah, and I look, but
Kid
look,
Rock's
look,
rock.
I live in Texas, Tony. Look, we're Tejano, we're country, and we're rock. That's pretty much most of Texas music. And if I'm gonna go the rock route, but I'm gonna have Bad Bunny. He'll be doing his thing, but I'm gonna be listening to Kid Rock just because I like rock music. That's just my thing.
Okay. Big Glenn.
I'm going to have Bad Bunny on one screen and Twitter and Facebook open on another because I want to see how everybody reacts.
Okay.
Fucking Glenn, you're gonna be trolling like a motherfucker.
Okay,
I
guys.
might. I might.
Let's go to special NBA talk, guys. Let's go through some of these trades. Washington received Anthony Davis and D'Angelo Russell, also Jaden Harry and Dante Exum, whatever, EXUM. In return, Dallas got Chris Middleton, Malachi Branham, Marvin Bagley, 3 first-round picks and 3 second-round picks. Chris, your thoughts on that trade?
Yeah, NBA must hate Anthony Davis for him to get sent to Washington. But other than that, I mean, Washington got a good haul out of it. Or I guess not Washington, but Dallas got a good haul out of it. Give a lot of picks. So I see what Dallas is doing. Looks like they're going to go younger and build around Cooper Flag and
Right.
So I see where Dallas is going, and you got a lot of picks now to work with. And hey, I mean, Washington looks like they're collecting a lot of talent, and maybe they can build some chemistry and catch lightning in a bottle. But I mean, if I'm Anthony Davis, there's no way I can be excited. I just got traded to Washington.
Yeah,
but I mean, but Washington's also making some moves to try to turn it around some as well. So I can't shit on Washington too much, but just because they are, at least they're trying something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say this was a good move for Dallas. He's been hurt, ain't been able to work out like you thought it was going to, and I mean Cooper Flag is looking like he's the real deal. I mean, he had 49 points the other night. He's only 18, 19 years old. So I think it's good to go ahead and get young around him and start trying to build around him. Than still wasting a lot of time and money on a player that's injured a lot.
And Jay, what do you think?
3 points, super quick. Number one, Luka and the Lakers got Luka for a bag of potato chips. Now that you've seen this trade go down. Secondly, Anthony Davidson, Dallas won this one, right? Dallas got the better end of this trade. And the third one is, and most importantly, in my opinion, the fact that Nico Harrison traded for this and he gets shipped out after 1 year to the Wizards, you got to think that's the final nail in the coffin of Nico Harrison's career as a GM. So, I think Dallas got the better end of this trade. I think Washington, they were doing good for everything they were doing up until this point. And I think this trade just takes them a step back.
Okay.
Real quick, JSN got Offensive Player of the Year.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
And Big Glenn.
I feel like
Did he just pull Jay and
I don't know. Jay, Glenn, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, what now? You think what?
So anyways, you're
Is he cutting out?
You cut out again, buddy.
Yeah, we
He
can't
should
hear
spend
you,
more
buddy.
time on the internet and paying for that than those damn tickets he keeps getting all the time.
What the hell? He's never had that.
He has the better. What is that Indiana internet you got down there?
Hey, my Indiana internet's working perfectly fine.
I got Mexican internet. Fucking United States.
Hey, Glenn's bootlegging off the guy that lives next door to him. He just don't know it yet.
so anyway, Jay. what I was trying to say was while you was bashing
He
my.
went thrice.
So, anyways, I got gig internet, so shut the hell up, Jay. Anyways, yeah. So, what's the question again, Tony?
Oh shit!
I
Biden
blame
and
Jay
Jay
for this.
combined. Okay, it was. What do you think about Washington getting Anthony Davis and D'Angelo Russell?
I
And,
can't even hear
and
it, Tony. Let me try this again.
Washington getting Anthony Davis and D'Angelo Russell.
Hey, Dad,
Dallas
Dad,
getting.
Dad. He left.
Where'd he go?
He couldn't
Okay,
hear.
we're gonna-
He couldn't hear you, so he had to go back out and come back in.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, I'm sorry. If you're on
Anyway.
Thursday Night Blitz, if you're here on Thursday Night Blitz, this is the best content you're ever gonna find.
Yeah.
Glenn, please.
Wi-Fi went out, but
This is
anyways,
funny as
what was the question, Tony?
Okay, here's the question. Washington received Anthony Davis, D'Angelo Russell, and a couple other players. Dallas got Chris Middleton and Marvin Bagley.
Yes, that's right.
Three first round and 3 second
So
rounds.
yeah, I remember the thought I was going to say before the Wi-Fi said "fuck you, Glenn." So, anyways, rumor has it Anthony Davis arrived in Washington on a stretcher. So, but anyways, I do feel like Washington got a little bit better, but not a whole lot. And Dallas, they was being smart by getting rid of him. So
Stafford wins the MVP.
yep.
You know, Gonzo, I'm glad he got MVP because I feel like Stafford is, kind of slowly but surely, as he gets older, working his way out of the league. And I feel like Drake May is going to have so many opportunities at that MVP award because he's so damn young. That is good to see Stafford, get one as he's kind of getting closer to the end of his career. It's good to see him get that. I'm glad for him. I don't understand why they're all dressed in black, like somebody went to a funeral, but that's neither here nor there.
Okay, guys.
I agree. I agree that Stafford should have got it because that's who I believe should have got it. But I don't buy. I don't buy into that. You give it to Stafford because you think Drake May has plenty of time to get it again. That shouldn't factor into how.
No, I'm not saying no. I didn't mean it. Let me reclarify. I didn't mean that. That's why he should have got it. I'm saying that. All I was saying was that it's like Drake May is going to have lots of time to improve his game and get that award. I was just saying that from a time perspective, it was good to see it, but I didn't mean that he should get it only because of the time. I was just saying it's good to see him earn it before he left the league. That's all I meant. Not that he should have got it because he's closing out. I didn't mean it like that.
Okay, guys, let's move on. Next one we'll talk about was the Thunder getting Jared McCain from the 76ers. 76ers get first round pick and 3 second round picks. Chris, your thoughts on this one?
It's good move for the Thunder. They got a lot of picks and they got a loaded roster. They don't need those picks right now. So you went and got a guy that going to give you a little more depth and going to strengthen your roster in McCain. And you really didn't give up. You gave up some future picks, but really in the situation they are, them picks aren't worth a whole lot right now because they're going to be. Ain't like they're going to be picking at the top of the draft.
No,
and they don't look like they're going anywhere for a while. So, yeah, I think it was a good move for the Thunder.
Yep, I agree. Big Glenn?
Good move for the Thunder. Shores up some things that they probably need to take care of and stuff. And obviously with their draft picks, they don't need to be using them right now.
Okay, and Jay.
Yeah, I love this picture of Stafford on stage with his daughters, and he's giving all the accolades to his wife and everything. That's a beautiful moment. Yeah, look, here's the deal, man. The Thunder made out. Nobody gives a damn about second round picks. Everybody knows that the only picks that really matter are picks 1 through 12. When you get outside of 12, all you're really talking about are bench players or hopes and dreams that maybe they'll do something. So second round picks aren't anything. They don't give a damn about second round picks. But that first round pick, now that was a good thing for them. But is 1 second round pick enough for what they gave up? I don't think so. So I think OKC made out on the better end of it.
Okay. Guys, we got four more.
What, Chris? What, man?
We got 4 more trades that I want to go over real quick.
Hold on.
Hey, just so I can clarify to make sure what did they get in return for what did Okay, OKC got McCain or whatever. What did OKC give up?
They gave up, correct me if I'm wrong, they gave up first and 3 seconds, and I don't know what the player they gave up. I was really just kind of more or less talking about the capital that they gave up and picks.
Yeah, a first round pick and 3 second-round picks. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So again, I'm going to say before you were such a dick.
I just asked a question because I could have sworn you
no,
said
no,
they gave
no,
up.
hold on, no,
I could have sworn you gave up. You said they gave up 1 second-round pick. Isn't that what he said?
No, I said first and 3 seconds, but it's okay, Chris. It was the look, Chris. It was what? Can I tell you what it looks like? Watch this. This is the look you get. Watch this.
All right, there. Look, you don't have to see no looks. Just fucking talk. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Hey, Tony, look at me. He knows the look he was given. Don't let him fool you. He knows the look.
I was giving the look like, dude, they gave up more than just 1 second.
No, you gave the look like somebody just started in your face, and you're trying to ask if they're going to actually say, "Excuse me." Okay, back on track.
Let's move on. The Warriors traded Jonathan Kuminga and Buddy Hield to the Hawks for Porzingis. Jay, your thoughts on that one?
I mean, I see what they're doing. They're trying to, they're trying to get more length. They're trying to get their defensive rebounding and offensive rebounding with Porzingis, and Porzingis has a decent shot. So I get what they're trying to do. And let's be honest, Kuminga has already told you how much he does not want to be in Golden State. So I think that was a natural give up for them. So I think for them, this is a good situation for Golden State. I think they're going to get some talent in terms of height and rebounding, and I think they're going to get a decent shooter in Porzingis. So I think Golden State did a good job with what they gave up because Kuminga wasn't going to help them. He didn't even want to be there.
Yeah. Chris, what do you think?
I like the move by Golden State. They weren't able to get Giannis before the trade deadline, so that they end up going this direction. You're bringing in a guy that Porzingis, when he's healthy, can play. You lost Butler, so you're bringing in a little bit of help for Curry. It should help you down low as well with his length. So, yeah, you wasn't using Kuminga anyway. He hadn't been playing, so I think it's a pretty solid move.
Big Glenn.
Super quick, Tony, if I can interject just before Glenn goes and gives his, I just want to interject this. Adam Schefter put out something, and Frankie put it in the group, that he said the 2025 NFL MVP race was the closest since Peyton Manning and Steve McNair shared the award in 2003, and Stafford edged out May 366 to 361 in total points, winning the 24th first place, folks, to May's 23. I mean, that thing was super ass close.
Well, but you know what? It don't make no difference. He's still a loser.
You know what I mean?
You don't get first, you're a fucking loser. I'm just quoting Frankie.
That's not true. There's second, there's third, there's fourth. There's a whole lot of places in between.
If you don't get the ship, if you don't get the award, you suck. Okay, Big Glenn.
Yeah. Okay. Patriots suck and they're gonna lose on Sunday. But anyways,
oh shit.
Kuminga, it doesn't seem like it was a good fit for Golden State. So I think him going to where he ended up going with Atlanta was smart. And obviously Porzingis, I feel like he's a Steve Kerr kind of guy. So I think that's going to work out for them just fine.
Okay. Next up, guys, Lakers get Luke Kennard from Atlanta for Gabe Vincent and a second-round pick. Chris, does this help the Lakers?
It helps them a little bit. I ain't like it moves the needle and makes them championship contenders, but I mean, it's going to help them a little bit because Kennard can help them with some shooting. So, I mean, yeah, I think it'll help some, but I don't think it moves the needle real big.
And Jay, what do you think?
Yeah, I kind of look at the way Gonza looks at it. It doesn't move the needle at all. If anything, to me, it may just be a tiny bit above a lateral move. I think you're just trading pieces, and maybe it's a little bit more of an upgrade, but it's not going to be enough, right? And he's going to be a bench player. Maybe he'll get some garbage time minutes. Maybe he'll get 8 or 9 minutes and a couple of points. I think that's really all they get out of that.
Okay. And Big Glenn.
This is one of those who gives a shit kind of trades because it doesn't do anything. It's like a lateral move.
Okay. We've got 2 more. The next one is, I don't even know who they got, what they gave up, guys. But Knicks get Jose Alvarado. Chris, what do you think about that?
I mean, I guess he'll help him with some, but it's kind of the same as the last trade. I don't think it's going. I don't think it's a trade that's really going to move the needle a whole lot. I think it's not real. Wasn't a real big. Not a real big needle mover for me.
Big Lynn.
Same answer as Gonzo, and as my last answer, pretty much.
Okay, and Jay.
Yeah, he's 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. 41% shooter. I think it's just he's a decent bench player, but like Chris and them all said, it's not going to move your needle. So these are just I don't know if these are cap moves or salary saving moves or what, but it's not going to move the needle for them.
Okay, and the last one, guys, was the Indiana Pacers. Indiana Pacers getting Zubac from the Clippers and Kobe Brown. Don't know much about him. I've heard the name before, though. And the Clippers get Benedict Mathurin and Isaiah Jackson, a first-round 2026 pick. It's a protected pick. What that means is if the pick is 1 through 4, the Pacers keep it. If it's 10 through whatever, they keep it. If it's 5 through 9, it goes to the Clippers. The Clippers also got a second-round pick also. I'm not sure if that's protected or not. I don't think so. Chris, let's go to you. What do you think about this? We know the Pacers not going anywhere this year. Is this a big move for them, possibly getting back to into the playoffs and further?
Yes, I like this move. I think this was a smart move by the Pacers front office. You're getting a guy that's going to help you defensively. He's going to help you rebounding. Getting that guy up there. And this is a move looking more toward the future, looking more toward next season than it is this season. You strengthen up that center position for when you get Halliburton back next year. Yeah, you gave up a first-round pick. But honestly, if that pick isn't top 4 pick, it really isn't going to be that valuable to you if your team is where you think it is. If you think you got the roster when you get your star back and you add Zubac, if that pick is 5 through, if you do lose that pick, it's not a big a deal if it's not top 4 because you get a guy 5 through 10. A lot of times, them guys don't help you in that first year. Where if you're where you think you are when you get Halliburton back, if you don't get a guy that's going to help you in that first year, then it kind of wastes the money paying a guy that's not going to help you for a couple of years. Where in this situation, you're getting a guy that can help you now. I think it was a good move. I think he's going to be a good fit for us, and I think he's going to help us rebounding, which was a little bit of our struggle last year when we made it to the finals. Was rebounding, so I think he helps improve that. And he's pretty good defensively. He can score down low. He's a guy that we can lob the ball to as well with guys like Halliburton and Nembhard. So, yeah, I think he's going to fit good with the Pacers. I really like the move.
Yeah, if I remember right, he's averaging about 14 points and like 11 or 12 rebounds a game. So he's pretty productive, average about 30 minutes a game. So he's fairly productive. Jay, what do you think?
I think it's even. I don't think either team won or lost. I think it's even. I think it's a lateral type of trade. The reason why I'm saying is for all those reasons that you said, and I agree with you, by the way, that you guys got a good defensive guy and a good offensive. He's a good guy. When I look at what the Clippers got, even though it's not a top 4, because like you said, it's protected. And I just told you, I feel like the first 12 picks are going to be starters in the league at some level. They're going to be really good, or they'll be decently and okay good, or maybe you get a Sam Bowie instead of a Jordan. I don't know, but I do think if
you could get a Greg Oden,
you could.
Yeah,
You're right, and that's but I do think with Mathurin, which is a young player, and I think that the Clippers are trying to go young at this point because that's why they're getting rid of Harden, they're trying to get rid of Harden or moving Harden. I think they're trying to go a little bit younger, and I think Mathurin is a good trade. He's going to be a good bench guy for them, and maybe he can earn his way to being a starter. I don't know, because the upside for Mathurin is still there. He's still young, so his upside is still there. But I also think, what I'm saying, I think with that combination of a first-round pick depending on where it falls, like Chris said, 5 through 10. If they get 5 or 6 or 7, I think they're going to get a solid starter. I think either way they look at it, they're going to get one or they have a good chance at getting at least one good player, either Mathurin or this first round pick. So what I'm saying is, Tony, I'm betting the odds. I'm betting the odds that 1 or 2 players is going to pan out. Just like that one player for you guys is most likely going to pan out given his past performance.
I think
I think it's even.
I think that Isaiah Jackson could be a bench player. I don't think Matherin's a bench player, and here's why I'm gonna say this: he's gonna be a starter if he stays there.
Yeah,
the reason I say this, here's why I say this, Jay. They're gonna have to pay him. He's gonna get paid.
Right.
And this is his pay year, so he's gonna want money. So who knows if he's even there?
Watch this, Tony. Watch this. You ready for this? They're going to get rid of Harden. I'm telling you, Harden's going somewhere. I don't know if he's been traded. I don't think he's been traded as of yet, but I know he's been on the trade block. I think they get rid of Harden.
Harden's already gone. Harden.
Okay, so there you go. And I thought he had. No, calm down, Chris. I just told you I wasn't 100% sure. Because I haven't looked at the stats.
Yeah,
I
Harden's
wasn't
already
100% sure. Okay,
You weren't 100% sure. We argued about this on Tuesday.
Yeah.
We argued about the Harden
Did I
trade
tell you
Tuesday.
earlier in the conversation I have
Tuesday.
memory cognitive issues? That's why I rely on you son of a bitch. Damn, cut me some slack. I just said I didn't know. So based on that knowledge, thank you, Chris. I appreciate. Chris, I love you. God, I fucking love you.
Okay,
you're like the younger brother that I would have fucking put your fucking face in the toilet. But it's neither here nor there. You probably would have put me in a headlock. It doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this, Tony. I'm gonna say this. You're talking. Thank you. Like, shut up. I can't talk now.
What a fucking shit show.
What I'm saying is this, and I'm gonna leave it at this, right? They got rid of the salary of Harden. They've gotten rid of that salary. So even if Mathurin is gonna ask for a big payday, they got the money to pay him. That's my point of view. That's my point I'm trying to make. They cleared out cap room to pay Mathurin. So if he wants a big payday, they got the money to pay him. Is what I'm getting at. And I do think. And Chris, I think I've even heard you say before when Mathurin was a Pacer. I know you said that he has the potential to be a starter. So and Tony, I think you kind of solidified that.
Yeah. If he
I
can
didn't
stay
say he
healthy,
couldn't be a starter.
That's what I said. Yeah.
he's not a
But
health.
there's,
Not a
there's
health
also,
issue.
there's also a reason why the Pacers moved on from him as well.
Yeah. Big Glenn.
Right. I agree. 100%.
Hey, real quick, Jay, what team does James Harden play for?
Cleveland.
Damn it, Glenn! I said
Oh,
Jay.
is your name fucking Jay? What the fuck?
I did. That was on purpose.
No. Glenn. No, you played your part. You did your part perfectly.
He didn't.
I just
fucking
no,
know,
guys. Let me say this. I purposely. That was a purposeful thing. You asked me what team Harden played for. I purposely didn't say a damn thing because I knew Glenn's ass was gonna fucking throw that shit in there. So thank you, Glenn. You did exactly what I wanted you to do. Appreciate you.
It's like
Merry
you
Christmas.
fucking stuck your hand on the other side of the screen and up his ass, and he fucking talks.
Hey, I'm gonna stick my hand up your ass and move it like a puppet.
Oh my goodness!
Big Glenn.
Next question, please.
Your thoughts on
Yeah.
this Pacers deal?
Before we get to that, man, I'll tell you what, man, it's amazing how this conversation started with the beans and the toilet seats and everything else. But anyway, yeah, it's the Pacers game. This Pacer trade is going to be amazing for the Pacers. The Zubac is what we need because there are multiple games over the last several years, and I would say probably in the last decade, where we've gotten killed on the glass by people like an old ass Patty Mills on the Brooklyn Nets. When I think about this trade, I look back to that game specifically because it was Tyrese's fourth season after being traded to Indy. We played the Nets in Indy. I want to say it was around Thanksgiving or the holidays, and Nets had everybody out. It was one of those games that we played down in our competition, and they killed us on the glass. So I feel like this is going to be win, and our Pacers are going to keep your pick, and it's going to be the number 1 pick.
Okay, guys, that's all I got. We're changing the name of the show from Thursday Night Blitz to Thursday Night Shit Show.
No. You can't say shit. So what you got to do is it'll be Thursday Night Shenanigans. See, you got to. It's all how you say it, Tony. Shenanigans is shit show. It's just in a nicer way.
Tomorrow afternoon, guys, the Friday afternoon show. Join us then, 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central. We definitely be talking some more Seattle and New England, but we're also going to be talking some Winter Olympics. I watched the Winter Olympics this afternoon. I watched the women's hockey team defeat Czechoslovakia 5-1. Hockey's already started. They'll play again Saturday, but I did check that out. I watched a little bit of curling and watched some snowboarding. Was on earlier today. So
Lindsey Vonn take the field yet?
I don't think so.
Hey, Tony, for those that may not be tracking, what channel did you watch those events on today?
I watched mine on Peacock, but tomorrow at 2:00 on Peacock, they will have the opening ceremonies. At 8:00 on NBC, they'll have it tape delayed. They'll also, I think you can pick it up. You can check out USA and check out the USA teams and the USA competitors. And I would think that you probably can watch live ceremonies on Olympics.com. I think that's what it was. I don't have that in front of me right now, but you can check that out on that .com thing. That I would imagine you could watch that then, but definitely you can watch the live ceremonies tomorrow. I think it's at 10 or 11 a.m. on Peacock.
Amen. And real quick, Robert, I just want to address your comment real quick. I'm glad we lost Fromber because he got paid $38 million. And let me tell you something. When you got a pitcher that's got 3.66 ERA and a 1.24 whip and a 1.87 strikeouts over the course of a season and a 13-11 record for $38 million, if that's what you want to pay a year for that kind of guy, you can have him. And I don't think you own it, Robert. I think you're being a little presumptuous because you guys lost Suarez. So I think you kind of took a little bit of a dip there. And don't forget who we brought in as pitcher. So
wait a minute. I don't want to hear that they lost Suarez because I was told Suarez was a trash player and that was a stupid move by the Reds. So I don't want to hear now that Suarez
I'm
is
not saying a
player.
damn thing. I'm just saying they lost Suarez. Say what you want. My point is, Robert, I know you think you're going to get the division, but don't discount the Astros out just yet. Hey, appreciate you, Billy.
Yep.
Love you, Billy. See you soon, man.
Hey, everybody have a great night, and we'll see everybody tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
Technical difficulties. Just wait for it. It will come.